Let's count down the top 10 rides at Sesame Place. Number 10, Sunny Day Carousel. As much as it's rare to find a San Diego day that is not sunny, it is as, if not more rare, to walk through the entrance of this theme park and not instantly want to join the Big Bird for his hilariously fun adventure. And whilst for this exact reason, I would suggest leaving it to the middle of the day when the queues are at its quietest, you should still 100% jump right aboard, as that sensation of going up and down, around and around, faster and faster, upon one of the most adorable cartoon horses in the street, to this very day brings the sunshine to my face. Number 9, Snuffy Spaghetti Sides. Sesame Place is not just home to the thrills, but also the spills too, as taking our number 9 position is none other than a very yummy sounding body side. And no, unfortunately, whatever the name may suggest, these are not 60-foot long tubes full of spaghetti and sauce, but what it is full of is many high-speed twists, turns, drops, and of course giant splashes that can be completed in the open air or in utter darkness, leaving only one question remaining: which one of the 6 sides would you devour? We'd love to know in the comment section below. Number 8, Rubber Dub Sub. Have you ever wondered what it must be like to be inside of a bath toy, and in particular a miniature submarine during wash time? Well, if so, then look no further down than Ernie's tub, where boarding one of these things for a rather quacky adventure is the total norm. Although be warned that at the size of a rubber ducky, the simple splashes from Ernie will turn into humongous waves. Thus, all passengers inside, in addition to the one on top of the SS Ducky, will be lifted high into the sky before being lowered back down again to the bubbles for the entire duration of this 3-minute soak. Number 7, Sesame Place Soar and Spin. By hearing this name, you should instantly know 3 main things. 1, it is going to be very high. 2, it is going to be very dizzy. And 3, therefore it is definitely not for the faint of fence. Nevertheless, even after watching everyone come off, you still want to take to the skies, then hold on tight, because in addition to that rising, rotating hub that, trust me, is scary enough, each one of the Sesame characters themed balloons are also equipped with a spinning plate which, you guessed it, can make one of the most dizzy experiences on the street if you are put with a group of thrill seekers. Number 6, Abby's Fairy Flight. From spinning until, well, how the Cookie Monster must feel after eating thousands of cookies, to a charger swing brought to the fairy level, things are starting to become a lot more magical over at Sesame Place. Saying that though, this is still your typical swing ride, and with the park having a huge variety of unique attractions like the Cookie Monster Mixer or even the Rubber Dub Sub, which has got one-of-a-kind theming, our first Tom tip of the vid, my name is Tom and these are my tips, would be to complete such experiences before taking on this beloved flight. Number 5, Cookie Climb. What would you do right now for a warm, gooey chocolate chip cookie? Well, only time will tell, as in order to receive one of these very yummy delights, you will first need to climb up with one other friend, a gym class rope, to the tippy top of a cookie tower. Dun dun dun! Although do not worry, as unlike gym class, not only will you get the fun and excitement of a 360-degree drop back down again, but rather than being yelled at by a teacher, none other than the Cookie Monster himself will be giving you his motivational speeches, which normally have something to do with a certain food. Number 4, Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. It is time to get those engines started, as on the only and by far best roller coaster at Sesame Place, we'll give you the opportunity to join our favourite Sesame Street friend, so be sure to leave the Oscar the Crouch car for me on a thrillingly fun race around the Derby. And we are just getting started, as thanks to the Grover's superpowers, not all of this 25-mile-per-hour adventure will be completed on ground level, so be prepared for some crazy well-timed airtime moments, bank turns etc. too, really making a perfect race for almost every age. Number 3, Honker Dash. If your team was not lucky enough to become the Boxcar champions, then do not fear, as this too is a race just one that has taken the phrase head to head a little too seriously, with amongst it actually being a water slide, you not only racing down a 6-lane inside and out tubes on your back, nor in a dinghy, yet in fact on your front. Sounds crazy, right? However, I'm sure that as long as you have a good push at the start when the lights turn green and can survive those crazy bumps without falling off the mat entirely, you are sure to be crowned the champion of the Honker Dash instead. Number 2, Oscar's Rotten Rafts. Now you may know this by now, but Oscar the Crouch is easily my favourite Sesame Street friend. I mean, where else can you find a talking trash monster? And so even if our next attraction was nothing more than an hour-long line, which trust me, it can get, it will still deserve a spot in our top 3 bin. But wow, on ride there is nothing that even Oscar the Crouch could grouch about, with from the moment you scram into one of the many rotten rafts, all the way down the twisty turny layout to the final splashdown at the end, you will be able to share those many laughs, screams and yes, crouches with up to 3 other people. Number 1, Cookie Monster's Mix. We have finally made it to the best ride at Sesame Place, and I think the Cookie Monster would agree that there is no more deserving thing for this position than a whopping 6-story tall cookie mixer that I can only imagine knowing what other attractions we have covered in this video, that you know that after a series of even more enclosed turns, your 4-person cookie raft will be then plunging, swirling, rising and of course splashing within it. So what are you lot waiting for? Join all of the yummy and cookies for a monstrously good time. Thank you all for watching, bye bye.